Blackshear motions over to Johnson. Back out front. Oakbo. Left alone. Johnson, a long three. In and out. Rebound Aggies.
Double team came from the middle. He spun baseline away from him, was able to get by Labor for the easy two once he got by Labor.
Driving. Johnson tried to thread a needle, but didn't happen.
Oh, you can see it. It's very tough to get a bucket against this Aggies D.
Gilliard leaves. Ore Koachea puts the Aggies up 10. Kick back out. Dixon. Blackshear. Labor. 2 on him right now. They swarm him. Over to Dixon. 1 on the shot clock, and they're going to have a shot clock violation. That is just a relentless team effort of defense.
Yeah, they are fantastic in the half-court defensively.
Aggies. The fans are loving it here. They've made the trip over.
I was just in Las Cruces yesterday driving through. I should have spiked their Gatorade bucket or something the way these guys came out in the locker room tonight.
Johnson, long distance, short.
Brown, both named Terrell. Now Morgan Means with it. Brown into the corner, Nettles. 3-bomb on the way as well, short. Rebound.
Scoring production has been down recently for Yvonne. 3 straight single-digit scoring games. 3 is off the mark for Farron Flavors. Perra can't put it back in, and it's cleared up.
And McCants says, you know, because of his intelligence, he's improved quite a bit.
Ball reversal for Armstrong, the freshman from Tasmania. Inside the arc, Davis, and his corner entry is tapped out of bounds by Queen, who's doing it on both ends.
Well, that's not Dejon Davis's game.
He makes that one.
Yvonne did not score in the first half on Thursday, 11 in half 2. Misfiring as anything can.
Well, he actually laughed on that one, that they look so out of sync.
That almost never happens. Washington wing to wing for Jardine. Working on Queen, who has to be careful. Blocked by Aure Koachea. No reset in the shot clock. 3 is no good for White.
Buchanan on him. Aggies have played man throughout the night. Right lane to Mosialos. Out on top for Van Beekum. Right side to Sanders. Drives in the lane. Now gets the ball off to Donnell. Shot blocked. And rebound cleared by Buchanan. Aggies come back 3 on 2. Buchanan at the point. Takes the ball in the lane. Left of the lane now for Queen. Back to Buchanan.
Blackshear. Oh, got a hand on it.
Oh no, and a rough call is Johnson. The double tap. There's a lot of turnovers here to start this game and giving up too many points inside the paint. Yeah, that's the 3rd turnover for the Lopes here in this early going.
Left corner. Puts it on the deck. High post for Carter, who's double teamed. Back to Grigsby to Means. The extra pass there. Means doesn't shoot it. Instead, he tries to get it into the corner to Delonte Jones, but it was smacked away by Queen out of bounds. Redhawks keep it with 16 seconds on the shot clock.
Defended by Terrell Brown. Outsteps Gilliard, the double team up ahead to Boyd. Boyd's pass deflected into the Lancers bench. Flavors into Aqua. And there is Brown to meet him. Aqua behind his back, still on the dribble. Going to his right. Still has it, but nearly taken away by Queen. Back out to Flavors. Flavors will pull the trigger on the 3. It's no good. Rebound McCann.
Dougal brings it in the front court, takes it left of the lane. In the left corner, the ball goes to Van Beekum. Van Beekum brings it outside. Now on top for Barnes. Barnes working against Queen. Aggies in man-to-man all night. Now to McDougal. McDougal right side, feeds back outside. Ball deflected by Queen. Queen chases it into front court, but he could not save it. It's out of bounds. Stays in the Mustangs' possession. They've got 11 on their shot.
Brown. All picked off. I don't know if he's going for labor or mixed up. Aure Koachea puts it home.
Flavors. Flavors has it for California Baptist. Trying to get around Brown. Back up top to Boyd, and that pass taken away by Queen. Queen the steal, and he drops it in on the other end. 44-43, New Mexico State.
6-1 Aggies here in the early stages. Brown defending Flavors tightly. Works his way to the rim. Floats it out for Dejon Davis, who was 4 of 4 from 3 last Saturday, and he turns it over.
Into the stands. The crowd is electric. The Aggies are electric. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this.
Queen again. He lobs it to himself. They're going bananas.
I cannot believe it. Aggies are in a zone here. Adam, you haven't heard me say that very often this year.
Steal for Queen.
The ball to Avalos. We're back. 11-0 the Aggies lead. Left the lane, the ball goes to Western Zabarian Cash, stolen by Queen. Queen just elevated and stole the ball as it was released from the other player's hands. Foul called on Sean Buchanan. That's his third. And the inbounds pass stolen by Queen. Queen on the breakaway with McCants, takes the ball right of the lane. Now back to Sean Williams. Williams' 3 attempt is not good. Rebound spiked back outside to Sean Buchanan.
On the defensive end, it might lead to some easy opportunities on the offensive end.
Jenkins in the paint, kicked out. Blackshear. Laver to his right. Carlos Johnson looking to move. Threads the needle, loses the ball.
Yeah, I think he had that ball poked away. Gained an advantage, and they are so good at finishing at the rim.
Jenkins leaves for Brown. Oh, there's a couple of hops there. Lost the ball. Brown's going to drive. Underneath. Finally a foul. Well, he's pumped up.
Queen with just 2 points in this game for New Mexico State. He is their leading scorer, but just 2 points thus far tonight. Boyd steps back. 3, no. Rebound
by CBU. Aqua zigzags into the front court. And right as he turns around, Buchanan right there in his jersey. Queen diving on the post entry. And it trickles into the Lancers bench.
Well, and that's what I mean about Chris Jans' team is Trevelin Queen, as great as a scorer he was in junior college, he wasn't known for his great defense, but he's become a really good defender. Now look at that. That's guarding a guy who's 3 or 4 inches bigger.
I think New Mexico State right now, for Coach Jans, is playing like the team he thought he was going to have.
Well, there's no panic, that's for sure.
They're resilient, aren't they?
Yeah, they certainly are.
Malawatch misses. Yeah, Queen pulls it down. Anytime either school coach gets a little bit of separation, all of a sudden the other school makes a run. Remember, New Mexico State late in the first.
For Van Beekum. Van Beekum between the circles, right of the lane, he gets the ball to Avalo. Shot clock at 13. Now to Cash, 15-footer right side, not good. Rebound cleared down low by the Aggies. Bob at the replayer, whose number we were searching for. Sanders in the right corner gets the ball to Van Beekum. Van Beekum feeds right of the lane to Sanders. Sanders guarded closely by Rice. Can't penetrate. Feeds off to Holyfield. Holyfield, a 10-footer, no good. Foul inside. Offensive foul called on Western.
Got to move. Brown. Off balance shot, not there. Jenkins probably had a better shot at it.
Dribbling far side, top of the key for Grigsby. Right wing for Nettle, swung into the corner for Morgan Means. He's looking to get it to Carter, but he is guarded tightly in the post. Now Riley Grigsby driving against McCants, flips it up, no. A lot of contact, no call. Trigger pass into Terrell Brown. Brown backing down Rice, turnaround jumper on the way, too strong, and Trevelin Queen with the rebound.
Aqua right on his hip. Aqua near wing. Back up top to Davis. Kicks it back out to Brandon Boyd. 3 off the iron, no good. Rebound Queen. Trevelin Queen came off the bench last season.
A little heat check there for Trev. Step back 3, Aqua. Put it back, no good. Dejon Davis really struggling. Straight conference home games, 29 in a row against WAC opponents. Jardine.
Oh, that was deep.
McCants running the floor. Buchanan to Johnny.
Wow.
Pull up. Out in front, Omarion Cash, cut off by Queen. In the left corner, the ball goes to Smith. Now back outside to Avalos. Avalos, right of the lane to Simon. Simon brings it inside, and he Comes down the lane, can't get the shot to fall, cleared by Queen.
80-69, Aggies. Flavors 3. He draws the contact. No whistle on the play. Back to his right, taken away by Dejon Davis. California Baptist back the other way. Aqua trying to operate to get enough room for a 3. He was hoping to get a foul. It was partially blocked by Queen. Kicks it out to his right to Boyd for 3. That one's no good. Big rebound by Ivan Orekoachea.
Cleared away by Parra. Always need to know where Aqua is on the floor, as well as Flavors, who misses again. Brown is hit, no call. Aqua trying to find Boyd in transition, and he turns it over. A 4-on-2 for the Aggies. Brown from 3.
Well, that was a great defense by the Aggies. Just one little deflection, and it opened things up for the
Shorts. No numbers for White. He'll attack anyway. A sidestep, off-balance shot. Avery to toss for Olo Japoki.
McCants cross-court pass stolen, and the Aggies turn it over for the second time. Driving the ball back and having his shot blocked. That time was Smith, or rather Hudson. Rice goes the other way. His layup is good, and he's fouled. Jabari Rice goes coast to coast, lays it in, and he's fouled.
CBU still making their case that there was a foul on Flavors as he fired off the 3. Less than 2.5 to play. Queen wide open for 3, and he hits. Trevelin Queen.
Davis misses point blank. He wanted a foul call. 5-on-3 for the Aggies. And Queen makes some pay.
Unbelievable.
Dynamic rebounder for his size I've seen in a long time.
Out of the corner, Queen knocks down a 3. It's going to be too little too late. 19 for Queen. And there's a foul on
Davis again, lost it again. He's turned it over a number of times. Ahead for Queen, behind his back for McCants. Put on a show, Trev Queen.
Well, and it's indicative of how well these guys play together, Adam. He had every right to shoot that one. He was out ahead on the, he could have got fouled. But just the clever backwards bounce pass behind.
For Whataburger play of the game for sure. Boyd stripped away. Queen again. Hammers it home.
Well, it's pandemonium here. I can hardly hear myself talk. Bounced so hard, and McCants was just unbelievable lift. And he gets the rebound too.
Lob for Queen, and he hammers it home. Put on a show, young fella.
And he just
Here comes Buchanan. Lob for Queen, and he tried dunking it left-handed.
The pass wasn't quite there, but McQueen brilliantly switched hands. And Rick Croy wants to calm things down here. And no wonder.
Oh my word. You think they're ready for Vegas?
Basketball, so to speak, in that first 20 minutes.
Here's a pull-up, and that was a line drive 3 that would go for Lyle. Queen down the lane, and the layup rolled out.
Teams really start to scout him and take away his three-point shot. He's going to need that little in-between shot.
Williams the steal, fast break layup, good from Queen. Williams the steal, got Queen on the fly. He lays it off the glass, 58-20 Aggies. Queen now with a dozen, and a charging foul called on the Mustangs, Mike McDougal.
Done a terrific job here with the baseball program. Anytime we get him out to Salt River to play a game, it's a very good day for me as well.
All right, we wish you the best of the season ahead, and now let's get back to GCU basketball.
What an athletic offensive rebound. Lopes player thought he had that ball.
Right, folks, text win the WAC to 602-639-8979. Name and where you're watching from. Put back again. Queen. Oh.
For the 3. They needed that one to stay close to this team.
Aggies lead by 6. Near side. Gilliard for 3. Big loft. Big rebound. Climbing up is the big man. And the Aggies Orekoechea underneath. Brown tries to pick it up. Aggies will have possession.
Gilliard on the right wing. New Mexico State has not led once in this basketball game. The handoff down low to Orekoechea doesn't connect, but an offensive rebound by Queen. Trevelin Queen, their leading scorer, has just 3 points. Orekoechea backing down Carter. Left-handed hook shot doesn't go. Tip in from Queen does. For Means, but picked off by Gilliard. Trying to go coast to coast. Lays it up. No, but the putback is good by Queen, who has the last 4 points for New Mexico State.
Queen up top to Gilliard. There is Brown. Back to Gilliard. Fakes, drives inside for a closer look. Spins a couple times, puts it up with the left. It's no good, but there is Queen to snatch the ball out of midair and gets the bucket, 48-43. Gilliard to his right to Brown. Into the high post to Bobbitt, kicks it back out to Queen. He'll drive in for a closer look. The drive in the dish to Orekoechea. Back out to Gilliard, to Brown. They swing it over to Bobbitt. 3 for Bobbitt, no. Ball knocked out though to Bobbitt, and a new shot clock. Inside, Brown gets it, 73-63. Tough bucket by Brown.
Well, New Mexico really wants to get it inside.
Well, they're not a big team. You're exactly right. It's kind of the inside versus outside attack for these two teams.
That 3 ball no good. Trevelin Queen gets his hand on it and controls the tap. And that is rejected by Carlton Bragg, who leads New Mexico in block shots.
The Aggies can be sharper on this possession. They go inside for Orekoechea. Olo Japoki defends him. Right-handed hook is no good. Tip rolls off. Flipped in though by Queen.
Well, that was just hustle and aggression there.
I could take a seat as well.
7 minutes it took.
Of course, I don't think these Hallecks ever sit down, do
No, they don't. Bounce pass underneath with no doubt about it.
Oh, what a
he's
great
liking that.
interior passing. The Aggies are having...
Gilliard back out to McCants. McCants to Queen. Cutting to the rack, and he's fouled. Great pass from McCants to Queen. Queen at the line for the first time tonight. Free throws up and good. One more coming up for Queen. Bobbitt's back in, replacing McCants. Queen now with 10 points. One more on the way, 54-48, New Mexico State. Second free throw also good for Queen.
Ball in play from the right of the basket. Lobs it in, jammed by Queen. Alley-oop lob, and Queen throws it down. 65-20.
Flavors with 17 in this game. Queen has it, driving to his right, around Flavors, puts it up, and it's good for Trevelin Queen.
4-3 Redhawks, that's TB's first bucket. Brown had a season-low 8 points in the win against UTRGV, but he nearly had a triple-double. Pass down low for Trevelin Queen, and he is fouled going up for a layup. Queen, an 81% free throw shooter. First one on the way, swish. Ripped the net with it. Queen, a transfer twice. First, he started at the College of Marin, where he averaged 21.3 points a game as a freshman, then transferred to New Mexico Military Institute. And that's led him to New Mexico State. Second free throw rattles home. Queen, a 2-for-2 trip at the stripe. And the Aggies have a 5-4 lead.
That night, that had to be a sad locker room. I mean, they were the odds-on favorites to win the National Junior College Championship. And like I said, got beat.
Oh! Look out! Trevelin Queen.
Like a 747 taking off. When they're into it, you literally cannot communicate with your team.
What vision. Queen found a cutting Brown. That's a beautiful pass. Terrell misses. Queen, strong crossover. Finds an open man. Brown, splash. And just like that, it's a one-point game.
Washington looking for Olo Shapoki. Lead pass to Johnny McCants. Picks up Buchanan, who maneuvers into the front court. Queen faked backdoor. He goes to the baseline to Orekoechea, who's fouled on his way up. Good decision by Trev Queen.
Well, somebody's in deeper foul trouble here. Let's see.
McCants will bring the Aggies back. Johnny across the timeline. Now gets it off to Trevelin Queen. Queen back to McCants between the circles. McCants three is good. Johnny McCants. Buchanan returns the ball to McCants and takes it in the right corner. Back outside to Johnny, reverse it left side to Queen. Left corner for Rice. Rice's three is good, and he's fouled. Jabari Rice knocks down a three. He's fouled as he shot the ball. He'll go to the free throw line now for Bobbitt to Sean Williams. Out in front to Queen. Queen puts on the floor, drives on Van Beekum. In the right corner to Buchanan. Back out on top for Queen. Baseline right for Yvonne. Reverse layup is good. Mustangs, I should say. And the ball will come in bounds from Sean Buchanan. Left of the lane. Buchanan into Bobbitt. Bobbitt out on top for Sean Williams. Williams goes to his right to Queen. Queen beyond the three-point arc. Feeds down low for Yvonne. Yvonne off the glass, lays it in. McCants right of the lane for Sean Williams. Williams puts on the floor, can't penetrate. Out on top for Rice, back to Sean Williams in the right corner goes the pass. Williams drives again, cut off by Van Beekum. Feeds out on top for Queen. Shot clock at 3. Queen drives in the lane. Down low to McNair, who jams. Another slam dunk from the big man.
Quickly in the corner, Queen for three. Smooth as silk.
Maybe had second thoughts of taking it inside. Into the post to Orekoechea. Double teamed, triple teamed. He passes out of it to Queen, but a foul. Gilliard from the baseline for the Aggies. Into Queen. Catch and shoot is good for Trevelin Queen, and it ties the game at 39.
For Fair and Flavors. Buchanan to the rim. Extra pass in the corner. Trev Queen for three.
Well, that's what Sean Buchanan does so well. Is that he had a layup?
Offense.
No, that's right, and it is a potent offense indeed. There's Rick Croy already has a terrific reputation as one of the better young coaches in the West, and
there's a steal from McCants.
Boy, both teams just loose as a goose with the ball here tonight.
Yeah, Rice at 3, and McCants lost it, but Queen has it. 3 ball, put it in the book. A 3 from Trevelin Queen, his first of the ball game. He's got 10, averaging 15 a night. 3 ball.
Watch after the drive there. Queen moves from the top of the key all the way to that left-hand lane to create an uncontested passing lane, and that is great recognition on his part, Drew. It's one thing to be a really good shooter like Queen. It's another thing to understand how to get to that shot, and that was really, really a very subtle move by Queen to help him get to that 3-point. I don't care that 3 is more than 2 and all that. That ball has to get to the paint, in my mind, for a team to be effective.
But if you can hit 3s, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? There's another one from Queen, 47-44. Now New Mexico State leading.
They run some point this year until they get A.J. Harris back. In front to McCants, left of the lane for Jabari. Rice lobs back right side for McCants. McCants headed the circle for Buchanan. Shot clock at 9. Right side for Rice, back left lane for Queen. Queen's 3 in the air, yes. Brown ahead for Sean Buchanan. Aggies up 29-6. Bobbitt right of the lane for Queen. Back out in front to Williams, left of the lane for Buchanan. Playing off him is Donnell. Top of the circle for Bobbitt, right side Queen. Another 3 for Trevelin. It doesn't even look like he's trying.
He just is so smooth, it's so effortless. He's a great player.
Really hurt him.
Gilliard stops, drills, back out. Orekoechea lost the handle, but it went right back into Gilliard's hand. Little floater and in.
Just seeing how they were struggling.
Makes it a 2-point game again. He has 14, and it's 33-31. Gilliard. Over to McCants. Now Queen with it. Queen, step back 3 from the left wing. That rims in. He gets a friendly roll. He has 7 straight points, and it's 36-31.
McCants on the spin. Tap by Cole, saved by Queen. Step back three from the corner.
Wow, well, he's back.
Which isn't great for the season for Aqua. He's under 40%, 38% for the season. Step back three again for Queen. Trev Queen has 13.
Up high on the left angle to C.J. Bobbitt. Bobbitt beyond the free throw line left side for Sean Williams, dribbling to his right. Now to Queen. Free throw line extended right side to Buchanan. To Queen. Queen wants to penetrate, takes a 16-footer and hits it. Seal is broken, and Trevelin Queen gives the Aggies a 2-point lead.